Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to change your lighting scenes in the MyDMX3 program using ProPresenter 7. So let's get started. Okay, so first thing you're going to want to do is if you're using Windows, you're going to want to go to this website up here. I'll put a link down below. Download this RTP software. You want to download that, install it. So the first thing you want to do once you get this software open is under the My Session here, you want to hit the little plus. This will create a session. You can name it, of course, whatever you want. We'll just leave it at default for now. And then you're going to want to hit enable. This will then enable it that you'll be broadcasting your RTP MIDI session. Then inside of ProPresenter, you'll want to go to Preferences, and then over on the far right to Devices, and then the little plus down here in the bottom, and then do MIDI. And then in here, you want to go to Settings, and then make sure your source and your destination are both set to your desktop or whatever you just named it. And then the name up here, you can call whatever you want. I'm just going to leave it at MIDI, and then say, okay, you're done. And then say Connect. Then you can go ahead and exit out of that window. Then what you'll want to do is go over to whatever computer you're going to be using for your lights. We're using a Mac right now. So on your Mac, you'll want to use the software that Apple has built in called Midi Studio. If you want to click on the little globe up here in the top right, this will bring up the same exact little MIDI session that we just saw. And then you'll see, we can see our desktop here. So we're going to have to create a session for this computer. So we'll hit plus, and then we'll enable that session. And then if we go down here to directory, we'll have the desktop. So we can click that and then click connect. And then that will connect us to both computers. Then we can go ahead and exit out of that and that. And then inside of the MyDMX3 program, you'll want to go up here to Preferences. And then down to MIDI, and you'll see the network sessions, which it should auto select those sessions. If it doesn't, you can just go ahead and click the little checkbox and then hit OK. So now what we'll want to do, because this is more just test system, so I added in a simple little power light that I can change colors on and all that fun stuff. So we'll go ahead and edit, and we'll set up two little temporary scenes. So this is scene 1, scene 2. Scene 1 here, we'll go ahead and change the lights to like a red color, make sure they're turned on. And then do the same thing over here, but we'll go to like a green. Turn it on. Okay, so now when I select one or the other, it will change them. So the next thing you want to do is set the MIDIs. So over here, you can click the little MIDI button. We'll want to do MIDI in, and we'll want to make sure we're on channel, we're going to go to channel 2. And then the number, we'll leave it, we'll go to 1 for the first one. And then this is going to be a on and off. And we'll say OK. And we'll do the same thing for scene 2. Except for on scene 2, we'll of course change this to channel 2 and number 2. All right, and then we can go ahead and say OK. And then if we go back to ProPresenter, we can go ahead and make 2 temporary slides here. So let's just do, we'll just add a new slide. We'll go back to show. So now we have 2 slides here. So if we right click these, we can go to add action, communication, MIDI, MIDI on, and then we want MIDI note on. So this is going to be channel 1, channel 2, note 1. Intensity, you want to max it out to all the way because that's what it's set to turn on. And then the same thing, add action, communication, MIDI, on. And then we'll go to channel 2. And then this will be channel 2, or note 2. Intensity will be all the way up. All right, and then when you hit number 1, you'll see over here, it switched it there. And then channel 2 will go to there. So channel 1, channel 2. So you'll notice right now they are staying on, both of them, because we're in edit is the bigger issue there. Okay, so make sure you're in live on here. And then when you hit channel 1, you'll go to scene 1. And when you hit channel number 2, you'll go to number 2. You'll notice down here on the bottom left too, the lights are changing colors. See, it's red now. and then now it's green. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, be sure to let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and we'll see you next time.